As the wheels of the plane touched down at LAX, Jack and Julia exchanged a look of pure excitement. After months of planning, they had finally arrived in Los Angeles, a city of lights, dreams, and palm trees. Jack, 17, with brown hair, blue eyes, and fair skin, wore his signature light blue jeans and a relaxed gray t-shirt. Julia, 16, with matching brown hair and blue eyes, dressed in dark blue jeans and a soft white t-shirt, already had her camera in hand. Armed with a hop-on hop-off bus pass, they were ready to explore every inch of the city that never stopped shining. Day 1. Hollywood Boulevard. Griffith Park views. Their first stop? The place where the magic begins, Hollywood Boulevard. The bus dropped them right outside Grauman's Chinese Theater, where they joined a wave of tourists strolling the Walk of Fame.
Julia snapped photos of every celebrity star she recognized, while Jack tried to match his hands to the cement prints. Tom Hanks and I have the same hand size, he grinned. That must mean I'm destined for greatness.
Further down, street performers dressed as superheroes struck poses for tips. Music pulsed from storefronts, and the energy was electric. At the Hollywood Highlands Center, they caught their first glimpse of the Hollywood sign perched on the distant hills. Later, they headed to Griffith Observatory, one of the best sunset spots in the city.
From the balcony, Los Angeles stretched endlessly, bathed in orange and pink. "It looks like the city is on fire," Julia whispered. "The good kind."
Day 2, Beverly Hills. Rodeo Drive. Unexpected surprises. On their second day, they cruised into the heart of luxury Beverly Hills. Towering palms lined immaculate streets.
As they wandered down Rodeo Drive, Jack jokingly posed in front of a designer shop window. "Should I go in and ask for something? In my 15 budget?"
Julia laughed as they people-watched. Tourists snapping selfies, sleek sports cars humming past, and a chihuahua wearing sunglasses in a stroller. They wandered into a local cafe tucked between boutiques, where they shared croissants and cold brew under a shaded patio.
"Beverly Hills is like a dream little ridiculous, a lot glamorous," Julia said. That afternoon, a detour brought them to LACMA, the Los Angeles County Museum of Art.
They were drawn to the urban light installation, 202 restored cast iron street lamps standing proudly in rows. Julia walked between them like it was a movie scene.
Inside, they explored everything from ancient art to contemporary sculptures. Jack lingered in front of a massive abstract painting. "I don't get it," he said, "but I feel it. That counts, right?"
Day 3. Santa Monica, Venice vibes. The third day was all about coastal charm. The bus carried them west to Santa Monica, where the pier greeted them with its lively mix of carnival games, music, and salty air. They rode the Pacific Park Ferris wheel, watching waves crash below and the beach stretch endlessly in both directions.
Julia captured a photo of Jack mid-laugh with the ocean behind him. "Definitely profile pic material," she said.
Next, they rented bikes and rode down the ocean-front walk to Venice Beach. Artists painted murals on walls, skateboarders flew across ramps, and the atmosphere buzzed with raw creativity.
At Muscle Beach, Jack attempted a pull-up and failed miserably. "Not my calling," he declared. Julia nearly fell over laughing. They ended their day with smoothies from a beachside shack, toes in the sand, watching surfers chase waves. "This place feels like a movie," Jack said. "A wild, weird, wonderful movie."
Day 4. Universal Studios, a bit of magic. If there was a day they'd been counting down to it, was this one. Universal Studios Hollywood was packed with excitement the moment they walked in. They headed straight to the wizarding world of Harry Potter, where Julia sipped butterbeer while Jack tested every wand in the shop. They braved the Jurassic World ride, screamed their lungs out on the Revenge of the Mummy, and laughed through the Simpsons ride. On the studio tour, they marveled at real movie sets, including Psycho's Bates Motel, New York backlots, and the crashing flood scene. A funny moment came when Jack tried to pose for a photo with a Minion mascot and tripped on a kid's bubble wall. Julia caught it all on camera. "That's going on the highlight reel," she giggled.
They ended the day watching the Waterworld show, blown away by the stunts and explosions. "This," Jack said, eyes wide, "is why I love movies."
Day 5. Downtown LA. Food and farewells. On their final day, they explored the soul of the city. downtown Los Angeles. They visited The Broad, where modern art installations stunned them, and walked across Grand Avenue toward the stunning silver curves of the Walt Disney Concert Hall. The towering architecture, the swirl of cultures, and the smell of street tacos filled the streets with life. For lunch, they dove into Grand Central Market, sampling everything from tacos to ramen. Jack dropped salsa on his shirt, and Julia tried to hide her laugh, but it only made him double down on dessert: churros.
Before leaving, they returned to the beach for one last sunset, sitting quietly as the waves rolled in. LA is bigger than I imagined, Julia said. It's not just lights and fame.
It's everything, Jack nodded. It's energy, it's chaos, and somehow, it still feels like home. Epilogue. A trip they'd always remember. At the airport, as their plane prepared to take off, both Jack and Julia stared out at the city one last time. 5 days of non-stop adventure, laughter, and discovery. A lifetime of memories packed into a single week. They'd seen the art, the grit, the sparkle, and the soul of L.A. But more than that, they had seen it together. And that made it unforgettable.